from the Gator Framework Studio in Music City. It's the Dining at Disney podcast.
You know the thing about good food? It brings folks together, all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast.
Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast. I'm Kristen, Disney park foodie, enthusiast, travel expert, and looking forward to being happier than a clam.
Awesome. And I'm awesome. I'm Elton.
From the Gator Framework Studio in Music City, it's the Dining at Disney podcast.
I love Disney about Star Wars fan content.
Brings folks together, all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast.
And I'm Kat, experiential producer, film historian, taking a break from screaming into the void.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. We have a bunch of news today. I did already get my ticket to see Captain America: Brave New World.
Yay.
Ooh, nice. That will be my Valentine's Day gift to myself.
As it should be.
Yes.
Self right with a movie.
I also may or may not have a broken ankle. We're going to find out.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Kat.
Hey.
How'd you do that?
I tripped over my laundry.
Oh, you sound like Kristen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I did it on Friday and then went to see Justin Timberlake standing room only in Anaheim,
Ooh.
which was painful, but worth it.
Oh, you see, that's why we're here.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, did any special guest join Justin?
No, but I was so close to him and I touched him and it was great.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes.
how is his guitar playing, Kat?
Wonderful.
I have to ask.
It was great. You know, I was at the B stage because I did standing room only for the show in Anaheim, and I was on like the corner of the stage, so I got to see the saxophonist and the flutist and the trombonist play like up close and personal in my face. It was great. So his band, the Tennessee Kids, are so talented. Yeah. How are you guys? Not injured? Not on fire?
Not injured and not on fire, but I'm not going to say anything. We had an interesting development that happened with Kristen this week. She's not out, but it's okay.
A little fender bender.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Just not happy about the way the situation occurred.
Of course.
So, yeah.
When it rains,
Well, hey.
it pours, man.
Yeah. Well, hey, the NAMM show is going on without me for the first time that our company's back doing a trade show in 20 years. This is the first time I have not attended our trade show.
Wow.
Crazy.
NAMM, that's in Vegas, right?
No, that's CES, and that just wrapped. And it's been a few years.
Yeah.
Attended a CES show since 2018. So that's when we dropped out of doing those trade shows, and then for the music merchants trade show, yeah, this is the first time that our company's decided to participate and take a smaller contingent. So I can't say that I'm I am thrilled to be home, because I'm sure Kristen would want me to be home and have her, lend a hand around the house. But yeah, there's a lot of humanity there. There's just a lot of humanity. As you know, Kat, you're a trade show veteran and a Comic-Con veteran. So anytime you have a bunch of people around, there's sickness, and I have a certain whenever I do a trade show, a Comic-Con, D23 celebration, whatever it is, I always have a special regimen that I follow so that I avoid con funk, or what I would lovingly call namthrax.
Yeah.
Which is, you avoid the con funk, You have hand sanitizer all the time. You constantly wash your hands. You constantly stay hydrated. I always have emergency that I take in the morning, which is those little gumdrop drops that you take, or like a dissolve in your water. It's kind of like juice or something. So you put powdered stuff in there,
Of course.
and then I take my vitamin C, and I have my little nostril moisture,
Your
stuff,
saline spray.
saline spray and stuff. So you always stay hydrated and keep clean. And that has served me well for a good 2 decades
Yeah.
of doing these things. And luckily for me, I think I may have gotten sick once, maybe once early on.
Yeah.
But, and I don't shake hands anymore. I've always like done the whole pound thing to try to stay healthy if I needed someone's hand.
I like awkwardly wave now. Hi.
Yeah. Or when you stand still and
No,
say, "Hi."
2020, you got sick.
That's true. That was the last big trade show we had right before the shutdown happened. It was January, and a lot of people came home sick, and they didn't realize it, that they ended up getting the vid from it. Right?
Yep.
So anyway, that's a little tip and secret from yours truly to survive any Comic-Cons. And we have a lot of comic book conventions coming here. I know that the cast of the Karate Kid is doing like a Nashville Comic-Con here. So William Zabka, I think, is going to be here. And I think Ralph Macchio, I think, might be coming to Nashville. And we have like another collectors convention coming here with some Star Wars actors and actresses and voiceover people, voice actors. And then, there's a bunch. And then our friend Jeremy, friend of the show, Jeremy, Kristen, I think just hosted one in town and like invited us, but of course we were busy. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a fun, busy time. And it's only going to be ramping up because, in February it starts Comic-Con and C2E2 and all that stuff starts over again.
WonderCon, everything.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'm good. Well,
Kristen.
I'm ready
doing?
to start talking about some delicious sweets.
okay.
So the construction walls have come down at Disney Wonderful World of Sweets. And it's beautiful. It's very colorful. There's like turquoise and bright pink and yellow. It just looks super, super happy. I love it. Inside, it's a lot of like white and like a light aqua color. Kind of makes me think like Little Mermaid kind of vibes with the color. But what's really cool is they have some not just treats, but they also have some souvenirs. And one of them is a bucket that is shaped like this character that they have, that it looks like they're going to be making these little cake pops out of, which looks super cute. They have like they have Mickey ears, but they're not Mickeys. One is blue and it looks like a toffee piece of candy with like pink Mickey ears on it. But this popcorn bucket is this little green guy with a blue mouse ears. And it's super cute. It's just got like big circle brown eyes. And they got like little pink dimples for like kind of like the cheeks. They have beautiful caramel apples that you'll be able to get. You'll also be able to get, which is really cool, is freshly made Werther's Original Caramel Popcorn, which previously in the US, the only place you could get that was over in the Germany Pavilion at Epcot. So that's very cool. They will also have an exhibition kitchen, so you'll be able to see inside the store through the windows, all the different kinds of things they're going to make. So some of the treats will include churro toffee, caramel apples, sour balls, lollipops, packaged confections, and as I mentioned, the freshly made Werther's original caramel popcorn. So I'm very excited for this to officially open. It looks beautiful and delicious. That's all I can say.
Doing a little screenshot so everybody can see exactly what you're talking about in terms of the confections.
I
It's
love the
nice.
colors. Very
It's
vibrant.
really pretty.
It's nice. Here's I think this is the cake pop, Kristen? Is this the cake
Yes,
pop?
that's the cake.
That is.
The one cake pop I was talking about. It's so cute.
It is. Once
I'm
again,
wondering if they're gonna have like a whole line of these little cute like characters, you know? Kind of like
Probably.
the store's own version of, you know, like little munchling type
seems
little
like
plushes
every
and stuff.
a shop like this where they've really went in on the theming. It seems like since it's going to be there for a while, you might as well try to monetize or make some type of mascot for it, right? So
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, I like it. Wonderful World of Sweets. Very nice. Right. Well, the race theme for the 2025 Run Disney Wine and Dine Marathon is here. And it looks like we have here Lady and the Tramp, one of our favorites, with the spaghetti and breadsticks. It looks really cool. We have the I'll show a little graphic here in a minute. But anyway, this weekend includes a 5K, 10K, half marathon, and 2-course challenge. Of course, the key art for each race features a Disney character with food incorporated in it. So not only do you get Lady and the Tramp, you also have Mulan and Mushu. They're in on the fun. Also, Olaf is in there as well, of course, from Frozen, because we can't get enough Frozen. Of course, Lady and the Tramp. And then we also have got the 3 fairies as well represented there, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather.
You know,
Along with pink and blue cakes.
I like the
Yes.
Lady and the Tramp one, but the rest of them I'm just kind of like, I mean, they're cute, but they're not medals that I'm like, oh, I want to, like last year I was like, oh, I really would love to do it because I want to get like those medals. I liked, the characters and the graphics they used and stuff. This year, I'm not as.
You're just not down with the medals. There it is.
I
right
do
there.
think it's cool how, like, for the 13.1, it's breadsticks and noodles. And then for the Mushu one, it looks like bacon for the K. And then you have Olaf, which has, it looks like the one is supposed to be like Swiss cheese. And then an orange for the 0. And then, of course, for the 2-course challenge, the 19.3 is just like the frosting on the cake. But I like how the other ones, they used elements of the image to like make the numbers instead of just being basic numbers. I think that's cool.
That's right. Well, gang, the Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend will take place October 23rd to October 26th. Of course, each race will have its each unique finisher medal, as Kristen alluded to. And registration will begin February 11th. Mark your calendars, February 11th at 10 a.m. These will often sell out immediately. So if you want to partake, and these are always a lot of fun. This is probably the most popular event for Run Disney's, the Wine and Dine Half Marathon. At least that's my understanding. They sell out every year.
I think they all do.
Yeah, they all do. But this one especially, I think people like to have these events to coincide with the Food and Wine, International Food and Wine Festival. So there you go. Good times. Good times. So anyway, that was that graphic. I love it. And now onto the various menu updates. And for that, Cat is here with the Disney menu updates.
Let's go.
I should have a sound effect for you. I don't.
Yes, a ticker tape. That's what I want. Please. Okay. So, menu updates. There are several. Over at Magic Kingdom at Golden Oak Outpost, they have removed their shrimp gumbo with sweet potato fries. Pecos Bill's Tall Tale Inn and Cafe has removed their double chili con queso burger and their grilled masa flatbread, also chocolate milk, and added the double barbecue bacon cheeseburger. Over at Epcot, Sunshine Seasons has removed their salmon for adults and children, and also their turkey sandwich kids pack. Spice Road Table has removed their spiced chicken. Over at Animal Kingdom, 8 Spoon Cafe has removed the s'mores churro. At the Contemporary, California Grill has removed and added or changed quite a number of things. Let's run down real fast. A lot of them are wines, which honestly, if you're very concerned about what wines they're adding and removing to the menu, definitely go and check that out. But otherwise, they've removed the Sonoma goat cheese raviolo, the pork lechon, the venison strip loin, the seared lamb tenderloin. I'll just name a few. The Lang & Reed Cabernet Franc, the Vlacken Dornfelder Rheinhessen 19. I don't believe that's a real thing. Conundrum Red, Rutherford 19, Cakebread Napa Valley 18. Yes.
Did you see the Banffy Rosa Regale? They removed it, Cat. Your favorite.
Oh, you're right. The 16, they removed it. Rude. But I guess they probably added the newer version. They've added, which I don't really understand.
Do you know what I think it may be?
Yes.
I think it's the year.
Yes.
And so they're removing it. Yeah. They did add, I do see it down here, the Banffy Rosa Regale Sparkling Rosé.
Yes. Which is delicious. I highly recommend. They've also added a Sonoma goat cheese capellatini to the menu. I assume because we're getting into the spring, we're going to see some of the seasonal menus start to update for places like California Grill, and this is probably just that first wave of updates. So we'll get back to you when we have more. Over at the Cove Bar, they've removed the Blue Point Imperial Sunshine Blonde Ale, the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, Sweetwater 420 Extra Pale Ale, Goose Island IPA, Sierra Nevada Tropical Torpedo IPA, Sam Adams Boston Lager, Truly Wildberry Hard Seltzer, the Italian Sandwich, and Nachos with Cheese. And they have added a High Noon Pineapple Vodka Hard Seltzer and chips with queso. Whatever works. At Polynesian Village at Kona Island, they've added Joffrey's Coffee Cold Brew. The Barefoot Pool Bar has removed their grilled sustainable fish tacos and the kids grilled sustainable fish tacos and added a grilled fish taco and a kids grilled fish taco. Okay.
It's no longer sustainable. They're
It's not sustainable anymore.
That's what happened last. I think it was last week. We had something that was no longer sustainable.
You know, I'm not that hungry. I'll just have the one mahi. Wilderness Lodge, Whispering Canyon Cafe has removed their Modelo Especial, the New Belgium Fat Tire, and New Belgium Citradelic Tangerine IPA. Over at Grand Floridian at Citricos, they've removed a number of wines as well, including the Taylor Fladgate First Estate Heinz Eifel Auslie Riesling. Again, I don't believe it's real. It's a lot of words. The Banffy Asca Bulhari DOC Tuscany from 2015 and the storybook Mayacamus Range Zinfandel 2016, along with some others. Disney Saratoga Springs, the Artist Palette has removed Simply Smoothie Orchard Berry, Simply Smoothie Pineapple Mango, and Simply Smoothie Strawberry Banana. So if you're looking for a smoothie, you'll have to look elsewhere. All-Star Sports End Zone Food Court has also removed those smoothies. Disney Springs at Amorette's, they've added a mini croquembouche and a vanilla creme brulee.
Nice.
Yeah. Croquembouche in January feels weird, but I support it. Vivoli Il Gelato has made some changes. They have removed their gelato waffle, the Guinness gelato, the Abita Purple Haze Sorbetto, the Black Girls Rock Vinogado Mimosa, the Vivoli Spritz, the Pomegranate Mimosa, the Pomegranate Spritz, Powerade, and Simply Lemonade. Did Vivoli Il Gelato lose their liquor license?
I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've added cannoli nachos, a cannoli shake, an abominable shake, a love potion, and a panettone. Aaron McKenna's Bakery has removed the gingerbread cupcake, pretty much all of their seasonal winter flavors.
Yeah, it's all seasonal
Gingerbread
stuff.
Yeah, gingerbread tea cake, cranberry orange tea cake, those types of things. But they have added the French toasty cupcake, the toasty blueberry tea cake, marble tea cake, strawberry shortcake cups, and coffee crunch donuts.
That sounds good.
Delish. Everglazed has added a blueberry maple donut. Blizzard Beach at Lotta Wada Lodge, they've removed their winter peppermint milkshake flavor and replaced it with a Buttons brownie mint shake.
Interesting.
So lots of menu updates happening around the world.
Yes. Lots of menu updates.
Yeah. I'm just going to jump on this other thing too while we're here. Disney Cruise Line is also making some changes. They are increasing their recommended gratuities, taking effect for all sailings beginning January 23rd or later. So that's like right now. Gratuities for non-concierge guests is increasing the recommended prepaid gratuities by $1.50 per person per day. The total recommended gratuity is $16 per person per day. For concierge guests, the recommended increase is $3.75 per person per day, which comes to $27.25 per person per day. Guests who've already prepaid gratuities for an upcoming sailing will not increase to the new price, but if you haven't paid yet, you can expect to see those numbers rise on your upcoming bills.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. Oh,
What?
yeah. I mean, no, it's cool.
Yeah. Well, obviously people are going to be spending some more money, so we should probably talk about how they could save some.
You think? Wowzers. Yes, let's do that. Hey, gang. It's time for you to be thinking about your next Disney vacation. And I know just the right person to help. Kristen. She's here like an Avenger to help you save time, money. And in that quick nick of time, she's going to make it so easy for you. Kristen, what is our travel deal for this week?
Well, speaking of the Disney Cruise Line, my travel deal is for Disney Plus subscribers who are going to go on a Disney cruise. You can save 50% for the third and fourth guests who are under 18 years of age on select cruises. So you'll pay full price for the first two guests, and then third and fourth will be half price as long as they are 17 and younger. And this is going to be for Disney Wonder, Disney Dream, and the Disney Wish. It's for select sailings from now through June 13th. Of course, there are restrictions, but there's a lot of sailings to choose from. You've got anywhere from a 2-night to a 6-night. You could be sailing out of Port Canaveral. Sorry, I'm like Cape Canaveral. Port Canaveral, Fort Lauderdale, even Melbourne, Australia. So
I love it. I love it. This is great. An opportunity for families to partake in an awesome Disney cruise. Once again, There is a reason why Disney Cruise Line is a top-rated cruise line amongst people and families, especially. They are number one. So go ahead and Kristen, you had something you wanted to add to that?
No, it's all good.
Okay, great. All right, great. Save time and money and aggravation with booking with Kristen. Kristen, where can people email you for their free quote?
They can contact me at themeparkandcruises@gmail.com.
So it's my fault tonight. Last week we were in rare form. This week it's my fault. And this, by the way, happens to be show number 399. 399. Next week's show will be show 400.
Wow.
At least on paper. We actually have more shows than that, but not all of the shows transferred from our original server. So we have officially, we have a lot more shows that we've done over time. And this is just for Dining at Disney. This doesn't count all the other shows, but I think technically we have probably about 450 shows that we've done, but we've lost some over time. So happy 400th, pre-400th episode.
Yeah.
400 episodes, Kristen.
A lot.
It's a lot. So anyway, now we're going to be talking about kickstarting your wellness journey.
Yeah, so January kicks off Disney Springs Wellness Month presented by Advent Health. So they have some fun new activities and offerings to help you reach your self-care goals or resolutions, whatever you choose to call it for the new year. There's 7 different itineraries for different activity levels. There's also unique discounts and promotions at various retail locations as well as restaurants. So you can register on the Disney Springs website for one of the itineraries if you'd like to do so. So there is a Revigorate Yourself. It has Cirque du Soleil fitness class, discounts at Cirque du Soleil store, lunch and free mocktails at Morimoto Asia, and you can refuel with a 10% off a drink at Everglazed Donuts and Cold Brew. There's Connect with Your Senses. Stroll along Disney Springs Art Walk. Shop at Basin with 15% off. You can also shop at MAC Cosmetics and you'll receive a gift with purchase. And also lunch and free mocktails at Morimoto Asia. Find Your Balance. It's a fitness class with Lululemon. Thank you. I'm having problems talking. You can shop Lululemon and receive a gift with purchase. You can get 10% off lunch at Chef Art Smith's Homecoming and refuel with that 10% off drink at Everglazed Donuts and Cold Brew.
Lululemon.
There is a family day out, dance to Zumba at Kids Club, discounted bowling and lunch at Splitsville Luxury Lanes, 10% off a sweet treat at Everglazed Donuts and Cold Brew, and you can dance to live entertainment. They also have a guys' day out and a girls' day out. So the guys' day out is photography tour around Disney Springs, discounted bowling and lunch at Splitsville Luxury Lanes, 10% off drink at Everglazed Donuts and Cold Brew, and you can enjoy nightly live entertainment. So for the girls one, there is tea sampling class at the Spice and Tea Exchange. You can shop at Basin with 15% off. Enjoy lunch and discounted mocktails at Paddlefish or Terralina Crafted Italian, and a photography tour around Disney Springs. For a date night, they have a photography tour around Disney Springs. You can shop at Basin for 15% off, a prefix dining at Animated Evening Restaurant, and enjoy watching Drawn to Life presented by Cirque du Soleil and Disney. Of course, early reservations are recommended to secure your spot. There is limited capacity to some of these. And some of these itineraries do involve additional costs.
Keep in mind that it's going to wrap up soon. They kicked this actually off earlier in the month, but we had a lot of things to talk about, gang. So this story just kept on getting bumped.
Kat, do you want to go into a few of the highlights for some of these things?
Of course. So you can get energized with Cirque du Soleil and Lululemon. If you like high intensity workouts or going with the flow, there are options for everyone. Fitness classes hosted by Cirque du Soleil give participants the opportunity to experience how the performers prepare before a showing of Drawn to Life, while getting insights from the performers themselves. And the Lululemon fitness class is the perfect blend of centered and well-rounded movement. It caters to all fitness levels, and it makes it ideal for anyone who wants to incorporate wellness into their routines in a fun and supportive environment. If working out isn't your thing, there's also creativity that you can experience at Disney Springs with wellness benefits. You can try photography and drawing classes. In the photography course, you can capture pictures from all around the scenic landscapes of Disney Springs and learn about photography from a PhotoPass cast member. And in the drawing class, you learn to draw a Disney character with guidance from the experts at Art of Disney.
That's cool.
Definitely. Feel the rhythm with your entire family. Zumba at the Disney Springs Kids Club is available. It's an opportunity led by an experienced instructor and offers easy to follow choreography. It makes fitness fun for everyone, including kids. And you can also stay after for other kids clubs offering, or head to Splitsville for discounted bowling and lunch. If you're headed to Disney Springs, you can always track your steps. New banners displayed throughout Disney Springs. For example, walking from Orange Garage to Lime Garage takes 450 steps, which is 5 times the height of the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Good to know.
Okay, what I want to know is how tall was the person that they used to measure those steps?
Definitely not 5'1".
Yeah, was it me? Because I know it's going to take me more than 450 steps to get from Orange to Lime.
Yeah. Well, 450 or, 585, whatever works for you. But it's a fun way to reach your step goal and window shop and take some of Disney Springs scenic views in. They're very, pushing the scenic views.
Yes.
Like a lake and then a Sephora. They should probably calm down. You can also, speaking of Sephora, pamper yourself. Take a moment to indulge in self-care through complimentary facials at L'Occitane, en Provence, and MAC Cosmetics. These 15-minute treatments are offered daily on a first-come, first-served basis with no sign-up required, and you can reserve your spot in advance for all of these classes at disneysprings.com/wellness. Yeah.
This is the type of event that they need to bring people through the door, because everybody is tired of spending money for the holidays. It's the lull before Valentine's Day where people start spending more money, and tax season around the corner. So having events like this where it can energize people to get up, go to a place where people shop, because it's hard to get motivated after the holidays to go shopping for anything, to be quite honest.
Truly.
But the retailers need it, and they need incentives for people to go out there. And nothing says, come on out and enjoy yourself like having discounted merch and drink specials and drink tastings and all that cool stuff that they're doing here. So, plus it's a family event. You bring the family, and that's really cool that they especially get the Cirque du Soleil staff and dancers, entertainers out there to get people motivated to exercise and have fun. So
definitely,
I like it. Wellness is good. And of course, this this kind of plays into everybody's New Year's resolution of getting fit, right? So
Getting fit, losing weight, getting healthy, self-care.
shopping at Lululemon.
Limon.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's not in my budget in January.
They're hoping that with a discount, it'll.
Hey,
we find it
maybe the outlet over in on the Vineland.
perhaps.
Yeah, maybe
Vineland
that
store.
that Lululemon store, but definitely not the full price one.
We'll shop outlet prices, please.
Yes, I like outlet pricing.
All good. Hey, gang, I think we're wrapped up for today.
We are.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Here we are.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, click that notification bell, share, and continue to give us those 5-star reviews. Aljon, tell everyone where they can find us.
All right. Well, of course, you can find us at Source Radio at srsounds.com. Source Radio is the place. Check out their lovely app at srsounds.com. Everywhere you find apps, download it. Awesome. We're also on all the social media, so please check us out. We're there. And you can especially check us out on facebook.com/Dining at Disney podcast. Like us, like the content, click that bell for notifications, as Kristen said. You're going to absolutely love it. You can also find our awesome groups in there as well. We have the Source Radio Disney Fun Zone, Dining at Disney podcast. We have an awesome group there, as well as our friends, the Disney Dorks. So check out the Disney Dorks group as well. All free to join right there on Facebook. All right, great. You can find me, Aljon Go, on Instagram, ALJONGO on Instagram. And my other podcast with former Disney creative and world-renowned author Dave Foster. It's called Skull Rock Podcast, a show about Disney and pop culture, where we talk to Imagineers, we talk to filmmakers and animators, and it's going to be an awesome show. Can you believe it? We've been doing it for 4 years. I can't believe it. Anyway, please check that out as well. Kat?
You can find me on Instagram at catastrophe at CAT_ASTROPHE if you want to support the show, and we know you do. You can find our Patreon details in the show notes below. Should be active by the time this comes out. So go there and donate if you feel like it. Or you can also shop our links. Amazon, Disney Store, Kingdom Strollers, and Garden Grocer. You can find those at diningatdisney.com or also, of course, in the show notes below. Until next time, what?
The website, we changed the hosting of the URL. And when we did, it has caused the site to temporarily go down. So I got to call our hosting. So if you go to the website, it will be back up, I promise.
Okay. If you get to the website and it's down, have a little patience with us. We will be back up and running soon. But until next time, I've been Kat. That's been Kristen and Aljon. Bon appetit.
The information and opinions expressed in this podcast are for entertainment and informational purposes. All other trademarks mentioned are the property of their respective owners.